Hi everyone, I am back. It's been a while since I've been on here, but for some reason I got the energy, and I think it has to do a lot with Pluto moving out of Capricorn. I am a Capricorn, and I can tell you the last, 10 years of my life have been very, not hard, because I'm not going to say hard, but there have been lots of lessons and lots of people coming and going, okay? And this is what Pluto does. So Aquarius, I'm giving you the heads up. Pluto is about transformation, and transformation in the hardest part of it all. It means transforming and letting go of the ego. It means transforming and letting go of situations that no longer does not serve you. It means transforming and letting go of certain jobs, certain friends, if they're not coming in as being elevated, right? As being, at higher vibrational energies, then they're going to be let go of. If they're not coming in sincere and being honest and have all these secrets, then Pluto will remove them out of your life, okay? Simple as that. And you're going to be such a different person with this transformation. Is it going to be hard? Coming from a Capricorn, yes, it is going to be hard, okay? But doesn't mean that you can't make it through, okay? So right now for Capricorn, I'm feeling a relief, a bit of a relief, and a bit of not that hard energy on me, okay? Pluto is a very transforming planet. And if for its own, Scorpions, they need to transform in a way of from being the Scorpion to being the Phoenix, right? And that means they need to let go of those darker sides of themselves that want to control, want to manipulate, want to lie, want to take, want to do this, want, and never consider everyone else around them. Okay, that's the part that needs to end. And if it doesn't end, they will continue to struggle in their lives, right? So this is Pluto. Pluto is about transformations. And a lot of people say, oh, it's going to come in lightly. No, I don't feel it's going to come in lightly. It's going to come in pretty heavily. When it first gets into Aquarius, it's going to be pretty heavy energy, right? Because Aquarius is going to start to find out the nitty gritty of who's who and what's what and what's going on around them, right? So this is good. This is an eye opener for you, Aquarius. And this is a time to let go of situations and things that no longer serve you, right? And to move on better, in a better way, okay? So yeah, I'm feeling excited about Pluto leaving Capricorn, and I know it's going to come back into Capricorn, because when it comes back, it's almost like allowing people that Capricorn had let go of, or that let go of Capricorn, to revert back into Capricorn's life, and for situations to come back, because there are certain situations still not closed out completely, or certain situations that need to be mended again, right? So Pluto does this, okay? And I feel for Aquarius, it's going to be the same it's going to be the same circumstances. It's in your first house, and that first house is you, self. And when it deals with the first house, it deals with every area of your life, because everything in your life makes who you are, right? Friends, jobs, family, all that makes you who you are. And you're going to you're going to be transformed in every area of your life, because it needs to be coming from a more authentic side of you, coming from more of an emotional side of you, getting you there, okay? So at first you may feel like you're going to be delving into dark areas, looking at different occults and things like that. That may be a possibility that you will start doing, looking into religions and all kinds of stuff, as well as cutting people out of your life. I mean, there will be a lot of things that you're going to have questions about in your life. The main focus here for Aquarius is not to go into their ego side, because if they do, it's going to be a total bang. Bang after bang after bang. This is what Pluto does. Pluto bang. Sorry. I had something in the dryer. Pluto gives hits. And the hits that it's giving is for you to become a better person in every way, shape, and form. And for that, good things come into your life, okay? So you're going to see good things coming into your life as soon as you start evolving as a person. Pluto, again, for Scorpios themselves, is transforming them. They come in as the Scorpion. They do things kind of conniving, mischievous. They can be secretive. They can, try to manipulate everything. So what Pluto does is gives them school of hard knocks. you need to change this, you need to do that. Well, look at it that way, Aquarius, because that's the way it's going to be, and that's the way it's been for me, okay? So I'm truly happy that it did come into my life, and not a lot of people are going to get to feel that, but you will. And I did. And it's almost like an internal struggle of letting go of things and situations and people who are no longer good for you, and evolving and knowing your worth, your self-value, and loving yourself even more for it, okay? Now I'm going to go into a little bit more for the rest of the signs. So for the fixed signs, there are going to be a lot of changes for the fixed signs, okay? So I put Capricorn as the fifth sign because Capricorn will be going through changes. This is a whole different change for Capricorn of, you know, things not being as much as a struggle anymore, of not having these weird people coming into your life and not really being honest with you anymore. You know, that's going to go away, you know, because Pluto has been removing these type of people out of your life, even though they have been coming in through Pluto season. But the reason for Pluto being there is to show you that whoever you can't just let anyone into your life, right? So you got to let them go. So I think for Capricorn, it's going to be a little bit easier energy and flow right now because you have been through school of hard knocks already, okay? Now is a time for you to focus more on your finances and your self-esteem and your self-worth, which Pluto is going to be affecting your second house for Capricorn. And Capricorn is a cardinal sign. It won't be hit as hard as the fixed signs when it goes into Aquarius. Aquarius is a fixed sign, okay? Then we have Scorpio. Scorpio is a fixed sign also. And Scorpio, Pluto is going into your home, family, roots, okay? And I think with your home, family, and your roots, it's about evolving. It's about doing transformations there. It's about setting things straight in the house, in the home. I think that you've had if you were not manipulating your home and your family and things like that, then you're going to be okay through this transit. But if there was some form of manipulation that you were doing, you're going to see that things are going to not work for you, okay? You're going to have to do things differently when it comes to home and family and your roots. You're going to have to be more loving, more open. You're going to have to be honest. You're going to have to face home and family and the changes that come there, okay? Because it is going to transform that. And at first you may not like it, but you're going to adjust to it, okay? Because this is what your planet does. Your planet does a revamping, a moving away of things. And if it's you causing the issue in home and family, it's going to give you school of hard knocks again until you balance yourself out, because that's the only way you're going to balance your family, okay? And your home and things like that, okay? You need to come from a place of higher vibration, okay? You need to be of higher energy, and that means doing things the right way. If not, you're going to get a lot of knocks. There are going to be so many changes in the home, and it's going to be difficult, okay? So from that point of view, come from a place of higher vibration. Be someone who is positive and does positive things without trying to manipulate things, because it's going to knock you out, okay? And it's dealing with home and family, and that's something you don't want to, you know, create any more issues for yourself, okay? Then we have Leo, the one of the four fixed signs. And Leo is going to be in your seventh house, and that has to do with one-to-one relationships. If you're stuck in a relationship, Leo, that is not for your best, it's going to bring you lessons. If you're not being the best person in this relationship, it's going to bring you lessons. Again, like anything else, Pluto comes in and shows you where your darkness is in your life. Where are the things that you need to work on? Which areas of your life are in the shadows, okay? It is the shadow planet, and it makes us see our shadows as well as see others and their shadows. And if there's someone in your life or in your partnership that is not, you know, doing what they're supposed to, then it's going to remove them, right? And there's going to be a change, okay? Again, with everyone, there will be a change, okay? Capricorn again with your finances, Aquarius with self and everything else that revolves in your house, Scorpio with home and family and roots and making sure that they do things right in those situations, right? Being fair. Leo, the same thing with relationships. If there's someone that, you know, is taking from you or the relationship is lopsided, Pluto's going to show you that, and it's going to be aggravating because it's going to give you hard knocks until you let go of whatever situation or person thing that you were supposed to let go of, until you let them go now, right? Or keep them if they're doing really good, and change the way you're dealing with the person, because, you know, it's not always the person. It could be us, right? Okay, and in Taurus is a career, reputation. And Taurus is also a fixed sign, okay? So there's going to be a lot of changes in your career, and it may not all be good changes. You're going to feel frustrated in your jobs, or maybe decide to make a change, or maybe decide to change your career altogether, okay? So there's going to be some hard knocks there, okay? But that's for you to come to a place where it's going to be better for you. Like everyone else in this, whatever it's focused on, that's where you need to work on, but you need to do it away from the ego side. Do things fairly, right? And calmly. If a job lets you go, or, you know, something happens, then focus on going back to school and building a different career, okay? With Aries, it's community. It's in the 11th house. So it's community, house, friends, and groups. So where are you in your community, Aries? Do you have lots of friends, and who are your friends, and are they being, you know, good friends? Are they of high vibrational, you know, friendships, right? Or are they friendships that are bringing you down? Do you need to join groups or communities to get out there and get going? So Pluto's going to enlighten you that in that way, but it won't be as hard as the 4 fixed signs, okay? So it's going to be a little lighter for you guys, okay? But it is still going to focus on community, friends, and groups, okay? Then we have Gemini. It's going to be in your 9th house of belief and higher learning. So again, like, you're not a fixed sign, so it may not be as strong, and you may not feel it right away. You're probably going to feel it eventually, you know, as you're going through life, you know, whatever. You're going to feel it. But it's focusing on those, and it may make you doubt your beliefs, or maybe change the way you thought of things. And if you were thinking negatively, if you're low vibrational, then it's going to knock you out there and tell you, you know what, you need to do things differently, right? And you need to change your beliefs because it's causing you more harm than it is good, okay? Whatever that means. It could be that you decide to go back to school, higher learning, because right now you're not, you know, maybe your finances, and it's not going to affect your finances. It's just going to affect, maybe your career needs a boost, and higher learning is going to help you with that, okay? So it could affect that also. Again, these signs will not see the effects as fast as the fixed signs, and as fast as Capricorn is feeling it, okay? Capricorn is not a fixed sign, but Pluto has moved from their sign, or is moving from their sign into Aquarius. 29 degrees when it was in Capricorn, there was a lot of crap happening in Capricorn's life, right? A lot of changes, and a lot letting go of people who they thought were going to be there with them forever, but unfortunately that's not the case, right? So, okay, so it's not, you know, Gemini, it won't be as hard for you, okay? Cancer, it's going to be in your 8th house of shared income. Who is it that you're sharing income with? Do you feel that you are balanced? Are they giving what they're supposed to give? Do you feel like you both are, you know, helping each other out? So it's shared income. I mean, the income you get from your job, from your company, is it something that, you know, you feel like you're being paid your worth? Anything to do with income. So that's what's coming in with Pluto, okay? Virgo is in your 6th house of health, work, and routine. So watch out for your health. If there's something that you're doing that you're not supposed to be doing, again, high vibrational, you know, high vibrational food, exercise, taking care of your mind, taking care of your health, and, you know, getting out there. And if you're, even work, if work is stressing you out and it's causing damage to your health, then, you know, Pluto might decide that, yeah, it's time for you to move on, you know, get out of that situation, because that's what Pluto does. Not as strong as it's going to do to the fixed signs, okay? Then we get Libra. Libra is in your 5th house of creativity, hobbies, and children. Okay, so if it's that you have children, you're probably going to be more focused on that. It's going to make you see where you need to work on these kids, or what's going on with your children and where you need to fix the issues there. Creativity can do anything, you know, if you're feeling like you're stuck in something and you're an artist or whatever it is at this point. Or it may help you to become more creative if you were dull and you're not doing things and not living up to your potential, okay? But again, it's going to be weak in these placements because it is really on the fixed signs and Capricorn right now, okay? Now, for Sagittarius, is in 3rd house of communication, neighbors, and siblings. So a lot to do with your family, your siblings, and how you're communicating with them and what's going on with your siblings, or what are the disagreements, because there may be disagreements and maybe things that you see in the shadow side about your siblings that isn't working out for you, okay? Home, family, things like that, just like Scorpio, but not as strong, a little different here, okay? And your neighbors, do you like where you live? Are your neighbors nice? You know, what's going on? Neighbors could be even work neighbors, right? So it could include all this, but not as strong again as the fixed signs, okay? And then we have Pisces, 12th house, unconscious dreams and hidden enemies. Okay, Pisces, this is take a pen and paper and write down your dreams, okay? Whatever you've been pushing back within yourself is going to come up in your dreams, okay? Hidden enemies, those who you thought were friends. Again, Pluto is this way. It just will remove them or make it known that this is not your friend. Not as hard as it's going to do to Aquarius because Aquarius is going to itself, right? But it's self trying to build up the self of Aquarius, right? Changing that aspect of Aquarius will be a different person because it's going to remove and do obstacles in all areas of Aquarius life so that Aquarius can vibrate at a higher energy and be more, you know, selective of the people around them, right? It did that to Capricorn, me, in my 1st house, because it dealt with my whole life, all right? It made changes left and right. So this is what's expected of Aquarius. And for you, it's going to be your hidden enemies and your unconscious dreams. It won't be as strong as the fixed signs again, okay? So that was the overall energy of Pluto moving into Aquarius. I have to say it was a very difficult transit for me. And I still feel like even when it reverts back, I'm going to have situations come up, or maybe people who did go come back, right? Because I have unfinished business, right? And that it closes cycles like that way. This is the way Pluto is. It is here to close, you know, those cycles, the dark areas of life that we're not seeing, you know, people who come with intentions that are not supposed to come with into your life, or jobs that are not creating goodness in your life. It will remove, okay, Aquarius? So what happened to me will happen to you, okay? But you will grow. Spiritually, you will grow. You will look at every facet of spiritual life. And if you're not spiritual, oh, well, you know what? You're going to get a taste of it one way or another. Okay, so that was the overall energy with Pluto moving into Aquarius. And I think it's a fascinating time when this happens. Now, for the world in general, I got the Chariot card, okay? So this is movement forward, but there were going to be lots of things that are opposites, or things that, you know, black and white, almost like, okay, there's no gray here. You either that way or this way, okay? You're either doing this or you're doing that, okay? But it is movement forward, right? Right now, it's going to be movement forward one way or another, okay? And that's for everyone in general. Movement forward in the right direction, because Pluto comes to remove anything that is not right for you, especially strongly in the fixed signs, okay? So I'm going to go ahead. I did put out a card, pulled out a tarot card for each zodiac sign, okay? And I'm going to start with Aquarius. Aquarius, you got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So the 4 of Pentacles in reverse is letting me know that maybe your finances are not going to be doing so well in this coming week, or the next 2 weeks, or through this phase of, you know, when Pluto is here just temporarily. Okay, so something with your finances, you really need to balance out your finances, and you're going to feel like you're frustrated because no matter how much you try, and no matter how hard you try, your finances seem to be falling back to the same situation. So it's something you need to change within you in regards to that. And also, you're not going to be holding back anymore. I feel like you were very reserved or kept to yourself, or wasn't associating much with people. And maybe you had your own people you wanted to associate with, you know, the 2 or 3 people that you really wanted to talk to with. In the reverse, it's going to be that you're going to come out more. You're going to be more outgoing. You're going to meet people. You're going to go out. You're going to do things. But please be careful with your finances, okay? Because that's what I'm seeing here. Just be careful what you're spending on, or who's spending it for you. Watch how your money is growing and what you're doing with your money. And if someone is constantly asking you for something, you know, balance this thing out. They can't always have things their way, right? No, gotta help your finances out, okay? For Capricorn, you got the Magician. Okay, Capricorn, it is time to manifest what you want to manifest out of life, okay? It has been a very difficult period for you, so now you get a little break. So start manifesting. What is it that you want? What is it that you really want to create in your life? You're going to have the time now to do that, to bring into fruition everything you want in your life. I was focused in this card, and I saw him pointing to the flowers. And there could be something with love here that you want to create, or something that you want to manifest. Maybe you want to bring in more understanding into your relationship. Maybe you want to bring more emotions forward into the relationship, or maybe you're going to meet someone new coming in, okay? That you've been waiting for. Maybe, I don't know. So just manifesting and knowing that you are being guided by the angels, okay? Because you've got an angel here, and you're being gifted a time of not feeling so heavy, okay? So things will feel lighter, okay? All right, for Scorpio, we got the 6 of Pentacles and the 3. Wait a minute. We're not the Pentacles. We got the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. I don't know why I'm thinking Pentacles. That's a Capricorn thing. So with the 6 of Cups, you could be reminiscing about your childhood, or you could be closer to your family, or you could be spending time with your family, or you could be giving more time to your children and trying to balance things out with your children, or working on your children, okay? Maybe there's something that needs to be balanced there. Or if it's a relationship, maybe there's someone you're reminiscing in the past, or someone you're with, or someone you're focused on in the past. There could be celebrations, or there could be third-party deals. So be careful with relationships, okay? There could be a third person or someone you're not aware of that is involved with this person, whatever that case may be, okay? But that's for a few of you. It could be celebrations with your children, and, you know, celebrating with your family and celebrating with people from your past. I don't know. It can work either way, okay? But for me, every time I see 3 parties, it almost feels like, okay, maybe there's a relationship that, you know, needs to be balanced, and maybe there's a third person there, okay? I don't always like to give negative news. I like to give positive ones. So let's remain positive. Okay, so let's continue on. So now after Scorpio, we got Leo. Okay, Leo. So here we got the 10 of Pentacles. You got 3 cards that came out for you. The 10 of Pentacles is that happy home, happy family, and being financially secure, right? You want to do all this, okay? You want stability, and you want someone to give you this stability. I think you feel like you are bringing in stability to the situation, and you are hoping that that person gives you stability. And I feel like that person is, because this card came up in the upright, okay? And you were thinking of walking away from something, but you're going to continue to work on it, all right? Because you feel like there's more stability there now, all right? And then for Taurus, we got the Emperor in reverse. There could be a situation right now that you feel like that there is no growth, okay? It could be with a company, it could be with a person, or it could be with a situation. Or you feel like you're being controlled or manipulated, okay? Because when the Emperor is in reverse, could be someone who's very controlling. They can be a little bit narcissistic, right? They can be controlling and want things their ways, and they don't want to listen to what you have to say. And it could be also coming from a company, because sometimes emperors represent companies that we may be working for. So there could be some obligations put on you that they're not taking a no for, and you're going to have to do it, and you're just going to have to live with it, and you're not going to be happy about that, okay? Could be a person or situation or a company, okay? Then for Aries, we have, oh, great cards. We have the Sun card and the Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters, okay? So the Sun card could mean that you're focused on your children also, because the Sun has to do with children, family also. So, or it could be that you're going to get a lot of happiness, you know, coming into your life. You're going to get a lot of movement, a lot of happiness. You're going to feel fulfilled. And you're going to be moving into calmer waters. So that happiness is coming in, so that you're going to find a new direction, okay? And you're not going to be stuck in thinking negatively anymore, okay? So I see movement forward for you and happier days coming in, okay? Okay, for Gemini, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So there's something you wanted a victory on, or something you were working really hard on. And if you weren't working hard on something, maybe it's something that you were focused on and you feel like it's not getting anywhere. Right now, there isn't a victory right now, or maybe things are stagnant right now and the energy is not flowing as well as you hoped it to. But give it time. Things are going to move up, okay? This, you know, Tarot's always temporary. Just because you don't have a victory now doesn't mean you won't have a victory later, okay? Let's see. For Cancer, we have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups tells me, Cancer, that you're standing on your own emotional self. You're feeling very secure with yourself. You're feeling very, you know, balanced within yourself, and that you're feeling like you have everything that you need, okay? So you're really happy with where you at right now. You don't feel like you need anyone. And if someone comes in, they have to match your energy, right? So I feel like you're very happy where you're at, even if it means that you're happy by yourself, okay? Because the Nine of Cups can be someone just waiting for the 10th cup to come in. But the Nine of Cups could also mean that you're just secure and independent. Even if you are in a relationship, you're happy where you're at, okay? Then for Virgo, we have two cards that came out. We got the Ten of Cups and the Hermit. So I think you're going to be spending a lot of time with the family, a lot of alone time with your family and your inner family, mostly your husband, your children, and really trying to build a happy home, you know, create some type of tranquility, you know. So you're going to be, you know, focused more on home and family. And you're going to be connected to spirit. You're going to really let your intuition guide you, because the Hermit is guidance, getting guidance from God, from whatever you believe in, and really creating an atmosphere of happiness with your home and family and your children. So that's your focus right now. For Libra, we got 3 cards came out for Libra. So Libra, you have the King of Cups. You have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you're really in your emotions and starting something brand new, or giving more love to something, and doing things more from a caring space, from the heart. And you know, communicating more and really showing that you're attentive and wanting to build. This could be with more with a relationship. I'm not sure, I didn't pull out many cards. It could be with a relationship, a commitment. It could be with a friendship. It could be with work or family. But I feel like you're really trying to build firm foundations and working with another person or situation, and really being honest and communicating clearly, and really putting your emotional side, your heart forward, you know, and coming from the heart and giving, or, you know, offering love to others or to a person, okay? So it could be loving. It could be for love. It could be for family. It could be for anything at this point. But it's a very nice reading, that one. That 3 cards means you're building some good foundations and doing it with love, okay? Then we have, for Sagittarius, we got the 8 of Cups, okay? Okay, Sag, so there's something you're walking away from. I don't know if it's a relationship or what, okay? You're walking away and deciding, well, I'm not going to give it another try. I'm not going to bother with this anymore. But for some reason, I see this cup in the bag here, and I feel like even though you're walking away, you're hoping that eventually in the future you meet up with this person again, or you get to talk to this person again in the future. Not right now, but in the future. But for now, you're going to walk away and let this situation just calm down, and let the situation, go where it needs to go, or you go where you need to go, and just, working on yourself and letting go of something that, I feel you're going to meet up to again in the future. If it's a person, you're going to come back to this person again, or they're going to come back to you. If it's a situation, you're going to probably have to come back again and resolve it if it's, something you're holding to yourself. So yeah, it's about letting go and walking away from something, but there's a cup there, so I don't know. You'll probably be returning again. Okay, so for Pisces, we have 2 cards. We got the Queen of Wands, going passionately, doing things, really focus on what makes you happy, what is building your passion, starting something new passionately, going forward, whether it's a relationship, a job, or a new company, or a new item you're planning to sell, or somewhere you see that you want to build on. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. So, hey, lots of great changes coming in. So the Wheel of Fortune means that you're going to bring in lots of happiness, and you're going to go to whatever you want passionately, okay? And you're going to go full force, okay? So I see a lot of goodness here, and I see you moving into whatever it is you're passionate about, okay? All right, so guys, thanks for listening. I'm going to try to do April's for each sign and make it a little longer than just 1 or 2 cards. I just did this now because I needed to talk about Pluto and the changes it's making, and I needed to tell you, yeah, I'm a Capricorn. I've been through that phase, and I know it's hard. So Aquarius is going to be hard, okay, Aquarius? And just because it's going to be hard doesn't mean you can't make it. It just means that you need to evolve yourself into, be higher vibrational. Let go of the ego. Don't be so prideful. Don't get so angry so easily. Try to be introspective, okay? And I know you are introspective, but sometimes you are introspective for the wrong things, and sometimes you believe the wrong things, okay? And Pluto coming into your sign is going to let you see things clearly, and let you see who is who and what is what, okay? So love and light to you all. Thanks for listening, and happy Pluto moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius for the next few months, and reverting back to Capricorn, but not a strong Capricorn, so don't worry. But Pluto, yes, it is a very strong planet. It does it to its own, Scorpio. It is trying to refine them like fine diamond, like fine glass, and if you continue to stay in the dark side, guess what? It's going to send in more lessons until you let go of certain areas of yourself and let go of certain situations and people. And if you're still holding on to them, it's going to make it so hard to hold on to them. So, especially if they're not for your greater good, okay? Love and light to you all. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.